would you have me say, ladies? You see, this affair will soon be at an end without my disobliging either of you.
But settling this dispute, Captain, might prevent a lawsuit between your two widows.
Which way shall I turn me? How can I decide? Was the day of our death for us fond as the bride? One wife is too much for most husbands to win, but two at a time there's no mortal can bear. This way and that way, and which way I will, what would comfort the one t'other wife would take ill. This way and that way, and which way I will, what would comfort the wife t'other one would take ill.
But sure, if his own sensibilities have made him compassionate to mine, sure a dear father would be more compassionate. Dear sir, seek the material evidence. Polly on her knees begs it of you. When my heroes are departed, and the rain for its life, when they come for its tears, upon Polly's life. Like a sailor he holds up his hand, despairs the dashing wave, to die a dry death at hand is as bad as a watery grave. But alas, oh Polly, alas, farewell the day before I was in love. Oh, every month must pay.
Ancient art is not to be softened, sure you, sir. You'll show more compassion on a daughter. I know the evidence in your power. Why then must you be such a tyrant to me? Holds up his hand, arraying for his life. Oh, think of your daughter and think on his wife. What on cannons or bombs or the clashing of swords? For death is more certain by witnesses' words. Men nail up their lips and dread thunder allay, and each month of my life will hereafter be May. Will hereafter be May.
Mackie, time has come, Lucy, so you know our business. So let's have no more whimpering and whining. Ourselves like the great to secure a retreat. When matters require it, must give up our gang. And good reason why, for instead of the fright, Lucy and I, like poor petty rascals might hang. Hang, like poor petty rascals might hang. Set your mind at rest, Polly. Your husband's to die today. Therefore, if you're not already provided for, I suggest you look about for another. There's comfort for you, you slut.
The charge is prepared, the lawyers are met, the judges all range, the terrible show. I'll go undismayed, for death is a debt on demand. So take what I owe, and farewell my love's dear charmers adieu. Contented I die, 'tis the better for you. Here ends all dispute, the rest of our lives. But this way at once I please all my wives.
Follow them, Filch. Follow them to court. And when he's done, bring me a particular account of his actions and of all that happened. You'll find me here with Miss Lucy.
themselves.
Oh, sure, there's nothing so charming as music. I'm fond of it to distraction. But alas, now on mirth seems an insult upon my affliction. Come, let's retire, my dear Lucy. The noisy crew are upon us.
Oh, cruel, cruel case, must I suffer this disgrace?
Only Captain McKeith has spoiled
Friends in time of grief, when threatening death looks grimmer, there's none so sure can bring relief as this best friend of Grimmer. If I must swing, I scorn to win, so whine.
Let's have no more whimpering and whining.
But now again, my coloured pinks, I'll raise them high with wine.
Why should life employ?
If valor the stronger grows, the stronger the liquor we're drinking, and how can we feel our woes when we've lost the trouble of thinking? If laughter and laughter might bolder with brandy, so I'll drink of this bumper, and now I can stand the test. And my comrades shall see that I die as brave as the best. But can I leave my pretty hussies without one tear or tender sigh? Their eyes, their lips, their buses recall my love. Ah, must I die? Since laws were made for every degree to curb vice in others as well as me, I wonder we had better company upon Tyburn tree. But gold from law can take out the sting, and if rich men like us were to swing, 'twould thin the land such numbers to string upon Tyburn tree.
Sir, two friends of yours desire to be admitted. I'll leave you alone together.
Oh, gentlemen, you see, for my having broke prison, I'm condemned to immediate execution. The sheriff's officers are at once at the door. That Jenny Twitcher should peach me, I own surprise me, but 'tis plain proof that the world is all alike, when we can no more trust our own gang as other people. But look well to yourselves, gentlemen, for in truth, you may live some months longer.
We are heartily sorry, Captain, for your misfortune, but 'tis what we must all come to.
Peacham and Lockett are infamous scoundrels, but you know, they are as much in your power as you are in theirs. So from a dying friend, hear my last request. Take them scoundrels to the gallows before you, and I am satisfied.
We'll do it! Miss Polly and Miss Lucy entreat word with you.
Oh, my dear Lucy. Oh, my dear Polly. Whatsoever hath passed between us is now at an end. If you're still fond of marrying, my best advice is to ship yourself off to the West Indies, where with good fortune you might find yourselves an husband of peace, or by some luck, 2 or 3 as you like best.
How can I support this sight?
There is nothing moves one so much as a great man in distress.
Sir, 4 women more with a child apiece. See, here they come.
What? 4 wives more? This is too much. Tell the sheriff's officers I am ready.
Honest friend, I hope you don't intend that MacHeath shall really be executed.
Most certainly, sir. To make the niece perfect, I was for doing strict poetical justice. MacHeath is to be hanged, and as for the other personages of the drama, the audience must have supposed they were all either hanged or transported.
Well, then this is a downright deep tragedy. Well, the catastrophe is manifestly wrong. An opera must end happily.
Your objection, sir, is very just, and is easily removed, for you must allow that in this kind of drama, 'tis no matter how absurdly things are brought about. So, you rabble there, run and cry a reprieve, let the prisoner be brought back to his wives in triumph.
This we must do to comply with the taste of the town.
Through the whole piece you may observe such a similitude of manners in high and low life that it's difficult to determine whether the fine gentleman imitate the gentleman of the road, or the gentleman of the road the fine gentleman. Had the piece remained as I at first intended, it would have carried a most excellent moral. It would have shown that the lowest of the people have their vices, in a degree, as well as the rich, and that they are punished for them.
So it seems I'm not to be left to my choice, but must have a wife at last. Well, let's have no more controversy, ladies. Instead, let us give this day over to mirth, and I'm sure she who thinks herself my wife will testify her joy by a dance. Allow me to present the partner to each of you ladies, and for my part, and without offence, I'll take Polly for mine, and for life, you slut, we were really married. As for the rest, but at present, keep your own secret. Thus I stand like a Turk with his doxies around.